China's rare earths gamble could backfire spectacularly, and Trump knows exactly where to strike. But here's where it gets controversial. While Beijing's tight grip on the global rare earths market seems unshakable, analysts argue the U.S. holds far more devastating cards Trump has hinted he's ready to play. Let's break it down. The trade war between the U.S. and China has reignited, this time over Beijing's strict export controls on rare earths, minerals essential for everything from smartphones to military tech. Initially, President Trump responded with a 100% tariff and software restrictions on China, which dominates over 90% of the world's processed rare earths. But in a Truth Social post, Trump hinted at even harsher measures. The U.S. has monopoly positions also, much stronger and more far-reaching than China's. I have just not chosen to use them until now. Bold words, but what do they really mean? And this is the part most people miss. While Trump has since softened his tone, acknowledging his tariffs aren't sustainable, analysts like Julian Evans Pritchard and Leah Fahey from Capital Economics argue the U.S. could cripple China's economy in ways Beijing hasn't fully considered. For instance, the U.S. controls much of the commercial aviation supply chain. Imagine if critical aircraft components, or even entire planes, were blocked from export to China. The impact would be devastating. But that's not all. Over 90% of laptops and PCs in China run on Windows. Trump could pressure Microsoft to halt sales and updates, leaving Chinese systems vulnerable to unpatched security flaws. Sure, China has domestic alternatives, but as Huawei's struggles show, switching would likely diminish the global appeal of Chinese tech. Controversial question. Is China's push for self-reliance in tech a feasible long-term strategy or a risky gamble that could isolate its economy further? Here's another angle. China's advanced manufacturing relies heavily on Western-controlled software, with over 70% of the chip design software market dominated by U.S. and allied companies. Expanded export controls on chips and tools could deal a severe blow to Chinese tech firms. Meanwhile, the U.S.'s dominance in global finance gives it the power to sanction Chinese firms by freezing dollar-denominated assets or limiting access to the SWIFT payment system. But here's the real kicker. The U.S. could rally its allies to impose their own trade restrictions, further isolating China from advanced economies. Mexico has already proposed tariffs of up to 50% on certain Chinese products, a sign of what's to come. Analysts warn this could deepen the U.S.-China decoupling, leaving China even more cut off from Western markets and technology. So what's next? A return to an uneasy trade truce or a full-blown economic standoff? What do you think? Is Trump's strategy a necessary counter to China's dominance or a risky move that could backfire on the global economy? Let's hear your thoughts in the comments.